Girlies are fighting. They're arguing. What's going on? What's happening? Um, I just had to get on here real quick and talk about it. I know this is not ever my content and it's definitely not my expertise, but um yeah, I gotta come say something about it. Um and if you don't know what it is, um Elon and Trump have publicly broken up and they're they're yelling at each other on the internet. They're very upset online at each other. Um and I haven't seen anything too crazy from President Trump. Um but yeah, some of your guys' boy Elon Musk kind of dropped I wouldn't say it was a bomb cuz we kind of already figured, but he just came out and said it. Trump is on the Epstein files, and that's why they haven't come out. Who's to say? Who's to say all the photos with Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein? Who's to say what those meant? But yeah. So Elon came out and said that. Um, but I think we all already either knew that, figured that, guessed that. So that's not really information. Something that some of us may have already thought. Um, Elon did say, he didn't come out and say it or admit it, but kind of intimated that he was the reason. Well, he did say he was the reason that Trump got elected. He didn't say how or why he was the reason, but he did say that he was the reason that Trump got elected. And I mean, we kind of figure he is behind some election rigging, but I am not a conspiracy theory podcast. I'm not going to get into all of that, but I mean, he said he was the reason. People think he rigged the election in Trump's favor. Tis what it is. Um, but yeah, this is definitely not my kind of content usually. But I just wanted to get on the internet and say, yes, I'm speaking in we because I figure if you say in my video, you'll probably lean the same way that I do politically. Um, yes, we hate Trump. Yes, we also hate Elon, but I think just just for the time being, just for the time being, we can chill out on the making fun of Elon Musk just long enough for him to say more stuff, to release more secrets, to keep being mad at Trump and not us or anybody on the left leaning side. I think just, let him be, uh, let him get his takes off. He's always seemed to have wanted to be very popular on Twitter and a popular guy and somebody that everybody looks to. Um, and this is his moment. So let him have his moment for the time being. I know we can get into all the economic things and things that his companies do and the practices they take, but we're one step at a time. Trump and Elon have broken up. Let Elon get mad enough to start revealing state secrets and do all kinds of stuff. Let's just let it happen. And then once we're done, go back to hating him because he's a lame, he's a weirdo. Um, Seems like he only has ever wanted to be cool, and he became the richest man in the universe, and still couldn't be cool. He couldn't buy cool. Um, and that's kind of sad. I mean, he deserves it, but it's kind of sad still. But yeah, just had to come out. get that. Had to say something like this is crazy. It's pure entertainment all day on Twitter between the jokes, the memes. It is one of those type of days on Twitter. And if you don't have a Twitter, um, I don't know what to tell you. I wouldn't even say get one. It's probably not worth it at this point. But just plug into somebody that you know has a Twitter, and they'll let you know what's going on. So yeah. But yeah, in actual sports news today, Aaron Rodgers finally decided that he was going to sign with the Pittsburgh Steelers. And of course, today of all days, he would do that. He would announce that. Aaron Rodgers is, by my estimation, in my opinion, top two most talented quarterbacks to ever play the game. As far as arm talent, as far as creativity, um, out there on that football field, the way he throws the football, he's top two of all time to ever do it. Might not be two either. But man, off the field, is he one of the most attention seeking football players that we've ever seen. And he always has to be in the spotlight. Every decision he's made since he's left the Green Bay Packers has been to support his attention seeking nature. Every single Pat McAfee interview, um, he's it's just the list goes on, and it's has become a pattern. We know this is who he is. He's not the same quarterback that he used to be. I don't know why the Steelers let him go this long without signing. But next week is mandatory minicamp, so that must have been the deadline. Um, he'll be at mandatory minicamp, and it'll be a big deal. It'll be a news story. We'll cover it. We'll talk about it, and we'll give him what he wants. He's getting the keys in Pittsburgh. I don't know how another organization decided to give him the keys again after what happened in New York with Robert Sala and New York Jets. I mean, I guess maybe you could just throw it in the category of the Jet. It's the Jets. Um, I would know a little bit about something like that, being a Browns fan, aka Browns is the Browns. Same shit with the Jets. Jets is the Jets. Um, so you could throw that into that boat, but again, I don't know how somebody could give Aaron Rodgers the keys at 41 years old, no less. Um, but yeah, he'll be their starting quarterback. They'll win 9 games again. Um, maybe they'll make the playoffs. They might win 9 games, not make the playoffs. You know, football is hard. There's a lot of great quarterbacks in the AFC. Um, should be a lot of good teams in the AFC. Um, I'm not going to speak on the AFC North specifically, um, as far as the Browns go, but Cincinnati, they almost made it with the worst defense in the league. I don't know if they actually had the worst defense, but one of the worst defenses in the league. Joe Burrow was so good. Jamar Chase was so good. T. Higgins was so good. Chase Brown was so good. They almost made the playoffs with no defense. Um, and Trey Hendrickson, but they might not have Trey Hendrickson. Um, and they lost a couple other guys, but maybe they'll be in the mix. But the Ravens will be there. Ravens will definitely be in the mix. They got Lamar Jackson. As long as they got Lamar Jackson on that roster, they're in contention. So, um, so yeah, who knows what'll happen with the Steelers? Aaron Rodgers doesn't really move the needle for me like that in 2025. He's better than Mason Rudolph, so I'll give him that. Um, probably better than Will Howard at this stage, so I'll give him that. Um, I'd probably even still take him over Kirk Cousins if that was an option. Um, so yeah, this doesn't really change the outlook of the Steelers, one, because we've pretty much known this since April, or maybe even before then. I don't even remember at this point. It's been going on so long. Um, so yeah, we just figured that this was going to be the landing spot. Doesn't really move me. I don't feel any different. Um, they'll have a good defense. They'll run the ball. They'll give it to Caleb Johnson and Jalen Warren. Uh, we might see some deep balls to DK Metcalf as long as DK Metcalf knows how to run the red line. And yeah, that'll be it. That'll be it. I don't think any like if they do make the playoffs is one and done. Like it's not gonna be anything crazy. So that's the Aaron Rodgers news. And today of all days, on the biggest, well, I don't want to call it like the biggest news day, but a pretty important news day. Uh, because of Elon Musk, Aaron Rodgers has to steal the spotlight back. Had to steal the spotlight back. May not have done it on purpose, but it's pretty funny that he chose to announce this today. And last thing, last thing before I get out of here, um, tonight, Pacers, Oklahoma City. I I'm taking the Pacers in seven, and every analyst that I see on ESPN or Fox Sports has Oklahoma City in a landslide. Oklahoma City in five, six. It's endless. I don't think anybody in the mainstream media, I don't think thinks the Pacers can even win, let alone get a couple games off of the Thunder. But I'm not going too in depth, but I got Pacers in seven. I got Pacers in seven. They're all like it's the number one defense versus the number one offense. The number one defense is elite. Their defense is elite. Uh, maybe historic. One of the best we've seen in a long time. Shea is amazing. Shea's the MVP. Uh, depending on how it goes, Shea might have a case for best player in the world. Um, but yeah, I like Halliburton. I like this Pacers team. They're gonna get after you. They're gonna run. They're gonna press, and it's gonna be hard. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be easy. Obviously, if the Thunder win, I won't be surprised. But I got a Pacers in seven. So just wanted to get that on wax. Make sure I got that. So if I'm right, I can come back to this. Um, but yeah, quick little video for you. But that's all I got for tonight. And until the next time, we'll see you.